across the darkened room and in the lamp glow, I thought I saw down in the street the spirit of the century, telling us that we're all standing on the border.
President from the European Federation of Dramatherapy, I welcome you to the first conference in Nürtingen.
Extraordinary this is, that we could do this, and we can look back and see where we were, So we have a place now to go to and to look back. And as drama therapists, that's what we do. We look back and we look forward as well. And we hold both in us. We hold our history and we look to the future. So this is a space that we have the ambition to hold together safely so that we can do the work that we want to do in these coming days.
And Salo and I are very much here to talk about the beginning of this. I mean, I feel really quite moved because when we met for the first time in 2006, we were a small handful of people who wanted to talk about the idea about bringing European countries together with drama therapy at the centre. And to see all these people here today, it is really incredible what has grown so amazing.
This paper presents and discusses the results of a multi-year arts-based research project on the healing potentials in mutual action. And this research project was inspired by Grotowski.
We mostly work about roles, about emotions, negative, and to recognize that emotions are connected with thoughts, and when they change thoughts, they can also change emotions.
It seems as the refugee crisis has presented the Greeks with an opportunity to review their boundaries, their identity, to interact with diversity and with themselves, their contradictions, their duality, their ambivalence, their traumas, their fears, and to look in the mirror and see their reflection.
A majority of my guys have no clue what a feeling is. They have no clue how to go and describe it. And one of the stupidest things, this is for the new drama therapists and students, that you can do is to ask a violent man what he's feeling. That is so dumb. Forget about it.
The workshop was really about teaching people how to go and work with very violent men, but violent men who've gone through a violentized education, who've been taught by an adult, generally a father or a grandparent or an uncle, in the most abusive and coercive ways to become violent like them. The theme of this conference is borders. And it's how to go and walk the border with very violent men of this particular type, using drama therapy. And a few of the students who I talked to afterwards said they want to talk to me, they want to ask questions. One of them said he knows why he would do the work. Another one said he knows why he wouldn't do the work. That's great. I would prefer to have done a lot more experiential stuff, but there's so much to learn. And I've been doing this for so long.
In unserem Workshop ging es heute die Arbeit mit geflüchteten Kindern in Berlin.
Die Kinder, die wir jetzt haben, die kommen eigentlich von der ganzen Welt. Aber natürlich mit der großen Flüchtlingswelle haben wir natürlich viel mit syrischen und afghanischen Kindern zu tun.
Sie haben Erfahrungen gemacht, die völlig über dem sind, was wir uns vorstellen können, was wir gerade aushalten werden. Sie haben Krieg erlebt, sie haben Bombenangriffe erlebt, sie haben Flucht erlebt, sie haben vielleicht Vergewaltigungen, Tod erlebt, sie haben auf Schiffen um ihr Leben gebangt und dann sind sie da und können nicht darüber reden. Theatertherapie ist die Form in den Psychotherapien, wo das Unaussprechbare darstellbar wird und das Unsichtbare sichtbar. Und darüber eben arbeiten zu können, gerade mit Kindern, Heranwachsenden, die Dinge erlebt haben, die sie nicht erklären können, die sie nicht zur Sprache bringen können, wo sie keine Worte für haben, ist genau das eigentlich die Therapieform, die am besten funktioniert.
And after 1, 2, 3 minutes, they said, "But look, I'm alive."
Ciao. Ciao. Now, over there, we put some cards out. And what we'd like you to do is to have a look at them. You can take them out and have a look. See if you can pick one that for you represents, at this point in time, about what a border represents for you. Either draw or write, and maybe both, in whatever languages you choose, to create the landscape, your landscape of borders.
Because it's all the same, right? Yes, it is blank.
Where do you go when you are in deep sleep? Because you come back, and you know you went somewhere. Okay, my workshop was about birth, life, decay, and death. It allows a way of dealing with death that people can't really do. And a lot of drama therapists are afraid to go to talking about death. Changing from object thinking, which is this and that, no and yes, now and then, to process thinking, which is yes, yes, one, yes, maybe two, maybe three, maybe no, no. There's a process. and our lives are a process. That's how a lot of work with the drama therapist can be helped, because a lot of things drama therapists are maybe not afraid to go to, but would rather not go there. And then the client can't look at their dark problems because the drama therapist wanted to protect them from it. So working in that way, looking at another philosophy and looking at process thinking as opposed to object thinking, it allows a little bit more scope to be less divided, less separated, more fluid, things like that.
So the first one to go was Per, the eldest. Said, okay, I'll go. So he brought his axe and went far, far into the deep forest.
We did a workshop on Norwegian folktales. Both of us work with children, and we wanted to do something that was kind of similar to the work that both of us do, and both of us work a lot with storytelling. And coming from Norway, me being the Norwegian, I work a lot with Norwegian folktales.
I could bring the work through drama therapy, the therapeutic side almost from the work that I do within schools, the drama therapy work, and you're bringing the Norwegian folktales and the play work. Yeah, so it's kind of worked in those ways to bring them together.
Yeah, so it actually worked quite nicely.
In this section, the participants are exploring and creating their own Norwegian forest. They've been asked to imagine this and to slowly build up to going into this forest and seeing everything that's around them.
People are getting really into this exercise and seeing how their own internal images can actually create something that is so lively for them that they can actually open their eyes and still see their imagined images in front of them is absolutely amazing.
Where are you going? Yeah, I was just looking to how to get home again because I really lost it. I don't know where it is.
My workshop was about the wonderful Wizard of Oz, and I chose this fairy tale with a specific aim to explore the border between loneliness and depression. So I asked them to draw on the floor all together, the group, a path. So what I ask you to do is to try to do an improvisation, okay? A theatrical improvisation. It was strange because they acted the parts with inside their own question. But their own question was also the character's question. There was a mix.
1, 2, 3.